Hi, seventh grade. Welcome back. Um, so yesterday, Wednesday, you worked on a constructed response that required one piece of evidence with an explanation, and only one source. Today, we're continuing to develop our writing. Yesterday, I saw a lot of growth, and I think that had to do with the example that I gave. Please use the examples that I provide to guide you. Okay, so after you finish your writing, go back and compare it to what I have, compare it to the one you're looking at right now, and see if it looks if you follow the format. Obviously, the topic is going to be different because it is a different topic. This is a piece of writing that I created today to show you my own thought process and what is it that I want you to to work on. Okay, so the first sentence should always be your claim, right? At least for now, it should always be your claim with a reason. So my claim is the Catholic. Let's make this bigger. The Catholic Church was so powerful in medieval Europe because it was the only Christian religion and the majority of Europeans followed its teachings. So I'm saying that it's very powerful because it is the only Christian religion and the majority of Europeans followed its teachings. There's a lot that I'm going to be discussing, okay, and how it derives its power. Next, I have some background information, some context. A lot of us did not do this, okay, so you need context. This is my context. The Catholic Church was a religion founded after the teachings of Jesus. It is a monotheistic religion that teaches about heaven and hell. That's my context, okay? And then I'm going to jump into my first evidence. The majority of us did a really good job citing our source. When we cited our source, you can say according to source A, source one. In this case, the source you can just say according to the document because there is only one source. So here's how I jump into my evidence. According to the text. So this is how I cite it. And then I have my evidence. And the evidence, I break it down into two because I wanna use two parts of it. Okay, this is a mistake. With the exception of a small number of Jews, everyone in Europe was a Christian during the Middle Ages. That's my first evidence. And then I'm gonna jump into my first explanation. This is my explanation. This already tells us that the church is the only church that Christians have to achieve salvation. Okay, so I didn't really go into too much detail with this explanation, but you will see how I developed that idea later. Okay, now I'm going to go into my second evidence. I'm not sure what color it was. I think it was this one. In addition, the text states, here's my second evidence. I think it's a different color, but every person was required to live by the church laws and pay heavy taxes to support the church. In return for this, they were shown the way to everlasting life and happiness after lives that were often short and very hard. So that's my second evidence. So here's my first evidence, and here's my second evidence. Okay? And then I'm going to jump into my explanation, my second explanation. It is evident that the church had a tremendous amount of power. It's very evident. You can see it that it has a tremendous amount of power. And then I say people depended on it to achieve salvation and go to heaven. And in return, the church will require people to live a certain way, collect taxes. So here I'm kind of summarizing, in a way, I'm summarizing my evidence. Church authority and power will not be challenged because, one, you will be breaking the law, right? I could elaborate on what does that mean, right? If you break the law, what are the consequences? You might be banished. You might go to prison. You might even be killed. And two, so I could have done that, something I could have done in the future. And two, you risk going to hell. At least that's what the church was teaching. Okay, so that's my second explanation. And then here I have my claim again. The Catholic Church was so powerful in medieval Europe because it was the only Christian religion and the majority of Europeans followed its teachings. Okay, this is how I want you to do this. So there's a claim, there's context, there's evidence, and explanation. And if you want to write the claim again, you can. Okay, today's topic is going to be something that is off topic from what we're studying now, because I want you to have experience working with different documents and different topics. You are going to be assessed on this, on selecting best evidence, and also developing your CEEs. I will post your work in classroom. The source itself is fairly long. It's longer than what you are used to in my class, and there's plenty of evidence to pick from. Again, I will continue to give you feedback. I'll see you guys later.